Hello everyone, this side Utkarsh Kumar Khabla. Today I am talking about the very good topic, which is personality. An individual's characteristics, pattern of thinking, feeling, and acting is called a personality. So there are the four examples of a personality. Toothpaste, impulsive life of the party. If you see the first photo, and third is little bit of thick. Uh, and third one is stubborn, and the neck of the toothpaste is just squeezed, and antisocial, bad breath. So Mr. Sigmund Freud, uh, in his clinical practice, he said the patients suffering from the nervous disorder, their complaints could not be explained in terms of purely physical causes, because there are certain psychological things which related to the physical causes. And he also said that he also developed the comprehensive theory of personality, which include the unconscious mind and psychosexual stages and defense mechanism. Unconscious mind. So there are the three stages of the mind: the conscious, unconscious, and the subconscious. So this is a nice demography of an example. So, as I already told, there are three stages. So, let's talk about the unconscious. Um, it is like the wishes, feelings, and the memories. And these are, and the Freud asked patient to stay whatever to came to their minds in order to tap the unconscious. Another method to analyze the unconscious is dream analysis through the interpretation and manifestation. So this is nice interpretation. And then psychoanalysis. The process of free association leads to painful, embarrassing, unconscious memories. Once these memories are retrieved and released, the patient feels better. Model of the mind. The mind is like an iceberg. It mostly hidden, and below the surface lies the unconscious mind. The preconscious stores temporary memories like like caches file in our mobile phones. Our personality. So we are surrounded around the three personality, which is like conscious, preconscious, and unconscious. Personality structure. The personality develops as a result of our efforts to resolve conflicts between our biological impulse and the social instinct. So there are certain traits of the personality which a human being carries from her forefathers, and some he generated through the environment he is living, or and the environment he is grown up as a child. So there are there is a good picture telling about the unconscious, subconscious, and preconscious. So ID exists entirely in the unconscious, our hidden true animalistic wants and desire. Work on the pleasure principle, avoid pain and receive instant gratification. Ego. If you want to be with someone, your ID says just take them, but your ego does not want to end up in jail. So you ask her out and just try really hard. It works on the reality principles. It negotiates between the ID and the environment. In our conscious and it is home in our unconscious and conscious minds. It is what everyone sees as our personality. The superego develops last at about the age of 5. It is our conscious what we think the differences between right and wrong. The ego often mediates between the superego and ID. Freud believed that during these stages of ID, pleasure seeking energy focus on the pleasure sensitive body areas called erogen- erogenous zone. So there are few psychosexual stages. Freud divided the development of personality into five psychosexual stages. Freud stages of psychosexual development. Oedipus complex. A boy's sexual desire for his mother and feeling of jealousy and hatred for the rival father. A girl's desire for her father is called extra complex. So these are his findings. Uh, Identification is another part that children cope up with the threatening feelings by the representing them and by identifying with the rival parent. Through this process of identification, their superego gains strength that incorporates their parents' value. Defense mechanism. The ego has a pretty important job, and that is to protect you from the threatening thoughts in our unconscious. One way is to protect us is through the defense mechanism. You are usually unaware that they are even occurring. So this is a good representation of our reaction, isolation, fixation, and the denials which we usually give to another person. Scenario. So quarterback of the high school football team, Brendan, is dating Jasmine. Jasmine dumps Brendan and starts dating Brew, president of chess club. Repression. Pushing thoughts into our unconscious when asked about Jasmine, Brandon may say, who I have not thought about her for a while. Why don't we remember her Oedipus and Electra complexes? Humor is my favorite defense mechanism, followed by closely by repression and displacement pudding. Denial. Not accepting the ego threatening truth, Brandon may act like he is still together with Jasmine. He may hang out with her by locker and plan dates with her. Displacement. Redirecting one's feeling towards another person or object, often displays on less threatening thing. Brandon may take his anger on another kid. So thank you guys for listening.